It's another new month and we got another new update in the Metal Gear Speedrun series where we talk about the newest and latest world record updates. Hello everyone, my name is Shoutouts. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I was thinking in April, it's a slow month, not much would happen, but every time when I then actually go back and check what has happened, how many people have been doing runs, I always get surprised, like yeah, actually there have been still a lot of updates been coming down from everyone playing Metal Gear. And while there has not been new development or new big skip being found, there's still new runs that are worth looking at. And we're gonna take a look now at them. For example, we have here Metal Gear Solid 1, El Paso updating his own world record that he achieved just a few days ago. Let's take a look at the timeline first. Originally, Volcanic Akuma has gotten a 57:30 7 months ago, and then Tron Mochino came in and actually took it down to a 57:18 5 months ago. And ever since, Paz was just in the background and slowly updating his PB to 57:24, 57:22, 57:19, then actually 8 days ago he got the 57:15, and now 3 days ago he updated by just one more second down to a 57:14. It's slowly getting maxed out, really. It looks like it. It's a 56 apparently is still possible, but the longer this category gets updated and updated, I really think like, yeah, we're really going for the highest levels that we can go for at all right now, with current strats at least. So kudos Pazo, not only for getting the world record, but also for keep at it, constantly playing this game and updating your own time and just not giving up until you're fully happy. So that's a shout out worth alone. What we also have is a few more things happening in TTS. For example, we have a few dog tag runs that are coming in. We have Nick Upper Green here doing, for example, console all dog tags easy with 1 hour 7:16, which is currently the only run here. Then we have an Emulator easy at 1 hour 3 minutes and 3 seconds, which is not alone, and it's actually beaten repeats former time by quite a big margin, as we can see here. Then we have Emulator normal all dog tags in 1 hour 4 minutes and 10 seconds, which is currently alone. And then last but not least, Blue Metal also joined in and did a all dog tags extreme difficulty Big Boss rank. So not only having the challenge of getting Big Boss, but additionally also getting all the dog tags. Which is actually not alone. This category has been optimized quite a lot by Bracken and Blue Metal himself. 2 years ago he had the run where he did it in 1 hour 5 minutes and 2 seconds, and now almost 2 minutes faster in 1 hour 3 minutes and 15 seconds. And before we leave TTS, there's one more fun category that we can look at. In the category extensions, there has been a new cheat percent run being done in less than 20 minutes. In 70 minutes and 44 we see here, Swerve Beardson joined in the fun. He hacked himself some items. For example, a box that allowed him to go from the start of the game immediately over to the Wolf 2 fight and then finish run basically from there on. Quite fun to see what you can do if you just have a few more items available to you. And maybe, who knows, one day we find out how to make items our own and we can actually make a legitimate 20-minute run here without needing any cheats. But as it stands in this category extension for cheat percent, that's the current time we have. What we also have is a brand new update to the Metal Gear MSX version, run here on the PlayStation 3, so that's the PS2 port basically of this game, for the Big Boss category. Big Boss and like all of these categories are mostly run in RTA, and we see here Hammerhead coming back with a 29:49. 7 years ago we had Pucci Darcy at GDQ getting Big Boss rank in 31 minutes and 55 seconds. That was the world record for the longest time. And then 9 months ago he came by and actually did a run in 31 minutes and 39 seconds. And then over time, always coming back, he got a 30 minutes 28 second run, and now he also broke through the 30-minute barrier, still getting the body armor, which costs you around a minute, and now he's at 29 minutes 49 seconds. So his category can still be better, but trust me, from someone who has done Big Boss runs himself, it is stressful. A lot of things can go wrong very quickly, and even if you play everything clean, you can still have one guard step on an explosive and die, and that immediately ruins the run, sadly. So this is only for the strongest of runners that are willing to just reset if it just fails. So kudos for Hammerhead for pushing his own time here as well. And pushing yourself is maybe something that people do, for example, like Nick Up Green here. He has done a 24-hour stream to collect funds so he can go to GDQ this summer. I think it's in June, relatively early this time. And he will present actually Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes for GDQ Live, which is an amazing thing that he can do now. It's a great honor to see him there, and I love that for him. He's a great runner, a great streamer as well, and also what he did during his marathon run, he also did some trilogy runs, which you can find here under the multiple Metal Gear games. So the first one he did here was the Metal Gear Solid Trilogy in 2 hours, 50 minutes and 25 seconds. Well, that's the total time, but there has been also a change in the timing of these runs. As mods, we have discussed like months ago already that we wanted to change how timing is being done for these multiple games, and so I finally sat down and actually enabled it so that only the playtime counts when you play the game. If you swap between games, we will move that time. They should just play the games and not worry about how quickly they can swap from one console to another. That's why this time is now being removed, and now it's officially listed as 2 hours, 49 minutes and 55 seconds in real time here. Playing Metal Gear Solid 1, 2 and 3 back to back. This category definitely can still go much lower by multiple minutes, so who knows who is the next one who will try to do the challenge here. I like that it's less than 3 hours. That's still a nice evening stream if you want to go for it, and I can highly recommend it. I did it myself as well. Something I did not myself is this brand new category here as well, that Nick also did in his 24-hour stream. He did a Metal Gear Solid All Collectibles Trilogy run. What does that mean? Well, with Metal Gear Solid 2, of course, we got the dog tags as collectible, and when Metal Gear Solid 1 was remade into TTS, they also added dog tags in the Twin Snakes. Metal Gear Solid 3 has multiple versions of collectibles, and the more interesting one, for example, I personally think, is the All Keratons category. And so this is what this category does, basically. We're going through Metal Gear Solid 1, Twin Snakes, get all dog tags there. Then we go through Metal Gear Solid 2, all dog tags. And then at the end you also do a Metal Gear Solid 3 All Keratons run, which can be quite stressful. It can very easily happen that you miss one frog on accident, you just don't shoot it. For example, the bike chase sequence. And then all 4 hours of your run are done, because you can only confirm at the end of the run, when you get the Keraton rank, that you actually have gotten all 64 Keratons. So kudos Nick for making this category of thing, absolutely smashing to see this, and yeah, looking forward to see you at GDQ this year. Moving on, we also have the other Scott, not to be confused with the regular Scott. The other Scott here has also done some category extension runs here, for example Box %, where you play for Metal Gear Solid 3 inside the box at all times. He did this in 1 hour and 40 minutes and 51 seconds, beating the previous time by Santa Marta. Though it has to be said, Santa Marta did its run on an original PlayStation 2 in the PlayStation 2 version, and the other Scott did it on his Xbox Series console, of course, in HD, so it's way faster loads, not much slowdowns, and also there's difference in the difficulty, because Santa Marta did his run on hard difficulty and Scott did his run in very easy. But still, nice to see more people are trying out Box %. Same also goes in for Tuxedo. We have another Tuxedo world record here, 1 hour, 11 minutes and 40 seconds, which was done on very easy, where it's not really that important that you wear a lower level camo, because you still have the easy gun, which still gives you 80% of camo. It's a little bit of a joke if you want to do this, which is why mostly Tuxedo runs previously have been done on European Extreme to give an elevated challenge already over the European Extreme run. But there's no rule against playing on lower difficulties as well, and seeing how it goes here. On the leaderboard, Arthur Scott has this world record now as well, in 1 hour, 11 minutes and 40 seconds. Same also goes for Multi-Segment. Multi-Segment is actually its own category in the main board. As we can see here, Multi-Segment is actually just European Extreme people. You know, people just loading up the game and then making saves where they think they have trouble and doing them over and over again until they're finally happy with the result in a segment and then moving on. That is how the European Extreme board looks like. Lots of old runs 7 months ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and also one recent run 2 months ago. But for sure, if you just want to do any other category, these are empty, and it's fairly easy to just finish any run, especially when you can save and load, which is what multi-segment means. And so for very easy, the other Scott also went in and got a new update on 12 minutes faster. Though it has to be said, the other run was on 3DS, a completely different version of the game basically compared to any other Metal Gear Solid 3 version. But still, faster time gets a record. And last but not least, I also want to quickly shout out the other Scott just for his new PB and just a regular Metal Gear Solid 3 on very easy difficulty. He got a 1 hour, 8 minutes and 7 seconds. And I want to shout that out because we see this category going faster and faster, month by month. It's so fascinating. We see, of course, here Vermilion Runs. Oh, he has a new name. We see here that he got a world record with 1 hour, 6 minutes and 59 seconds, the world's first 106, 7 months ago. And only slowly behind there are other runners like Pal, Miss Luna, and of course now also the other Scott coming into the top 4 now. Who knows, if he keeps playing like that, maybe he can also have a shot at the 106 and then probably also the world record. So good luck for that. The other Scott will also be presenting Metal Gear Solid 3 at UKSG this summer, so good luck of course for your run live as well. Yeah, and then let's talk about the elephant in the room. You maybe have not seen it, but this is a spreadsheet that was done for DLimes 13. And in the spreadsheet, you can actually see lots of listings here. DLimes 13 is a runner that runs a lot of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. And those games also come in multiple flavors. Metal Gear Solid 1 also has the Twin Snakes, which are relatively similar to each other. But the Metal Gear Solid 2, we actually have 3 different versions of leaderboards. We have the PlayStation 2 version, Sons of Liberty. We have the Substance release, which mostly is played on PC, but also can be played on console. And we have the HD release. All of these releases also have category extension boards, so that's already 6, plus a 7th one just for the VR missions. And it's not worth it going through all of his runs here, they're all great. Some of the better ones, for example, are Arcade Stick on the category extensions, can recommend that. And for example, also brand new world records in VR2. If you go over here, VR2, if you've never seen this, has over 1,000 runs here. 2 categories mainly for high score and lowest time, as you can see here, and he has at least now top 3 in all of these. Like, I'm not joking, this is over 500 lines long, actually over 600 lines. So his world record count has actually increased by around 800, I think. He also posted to Gran Turismo 4 and Gran Turismo PSP, which is of course not a Metal Gear game, but he's been busy doing this run since last fall, just collecting them all and then posting them on April 30th, Metal Gear Solid 2 day. And it now came back big time because he has now over 3,600 world records at once. Kudos to that. Some of these world records are also in these categories, like Metal Gear Solid category extensions, where we had Headfenu updating his own brand new category here with Guitar Hero controller, where you play on a Guitar Hero controller, and gotten himself a 4701. But as I said, DLimes 13 also came in and got this world record, and if you check here, Guitar Hero controller for 80%, that world record now is actually a 4238. So if you have a Guitar Hero controller still lying around, maybe you want to give this category a go. Seems fun. Same thing also counts here for Metal Gear Solid 2, where we have the SOS mod, where we get basically the free camera that we have in Metal Gear Solid 3, basically ported over to Metal Gear Solid 2, which is only with static camera normally. In this category, Theory finally uploaded also his 1 hour, 3 minutes and 45 second run, which was the world record, until DLimes 13 also came in and posted his time, which was 1 hour, 3 minutes and 28 seconds. This category definitely can go into the 102s, I'm pretty sure, if not even the 101s. But because it's a little bit weird and people usually run just a regular game instead of a modded version of the game, I don't know who will be the next person to beat this time even lower, but hey, check it out, I got a tutorial installation. I got a tutorial about how to install this mod on my channel, so check it out and give it a go if you want. And last but not least, it's time also talking about the Phantom Pain, which we featured big time last time in the series. And we have a brand new category here, which was proposed by Wizard Hawk here from Brazil. He did New Game Plus main mission on PC in 1 hour, 47 minutes and 48 seconds, which is considerably faster compared to the regular 80%. You could basically compare this as just the New Game Plus version in general of the Phantom Pain. If you look at Chapter 1, which is sort of similar, currently of course we've seen Nasma and Fury at the run at 1 hour 52 minutes and 32 seconds. So we're around 5 minutes faster already, and who knows, probably this category can also go a little bit faster even. Shoutouts also to this new run, which is the episode 33 in the Subsistence category. If you compare that here with the previous time from half a year ago, the run was 9 minutes and 48 seconds long. Now it's 2 minutes 56, considerably faster than last time. So congratulations Wizard Hawk for not only of course showing the world what fun things you can do in the Phantom Pain, but also lowering your times ever more. And that has been it here for the Metal Gear Series World Record Update history. This was a little bit more because I also included runs that have been posted in the first week of May. Sadly, didn't have the time really to do the video yet, but I hope of course you all out there enjoyed it, a lot of fun with it, and of course I see you in June and I look forward to what you can do here in May. If you want to learn any of these games, of course, check out the MetalGearSpeedrunners.com website where we have a wiki, and which is just full of tutorials to teach you how to play these games. Of course, I have tutorials also on my channel if you want, and of course join the Discords that will also have plenty of other people teaching you the game. My name is Justus, thank you everyone for watching, and have a nice day.